What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly. Of course, y'all know it. Y'all know it. It's Machiavelli, and it is Saturday today. Who's psyched? I'm not psyched because Saturday means that my weekend is over. And if you guys don't know this, I was on reading week, so that means I get a week off from school to do with whatever. So that means my week is. Huh? Okay, sorry. Someone's just cooking and burning down the house. The same old, the usual. Just burning down the house every day, right? But anyway, so today I'm coming with you guys with another build, and this was I don't say it's requested. It was kind of requested, kind of not requested, because people have been asking me for months now to make a sort of cabin type of build, like a woody type of build. And guys, I don't mind cabins, but I don't like them. Like, I don't like cabins. I don't know, they just don't excite me, so I never really made one, even though you guys asked me to, and I love doing you guys' requests. I just don't like cabins, so I didn't really want to make one. But I really did. But what I did see was I saw this house on a lake in one of these photos that I saw. I was looking at houses the other day, and I saw this house on a lake, and it was so beautiful. When I say beautiful, it looks so nice. So I really wanted to recreate a house on a lake. But of course you have to have a place to walk into the house, so it's not really on a lake. You can't really boat over there. What you can do is swim over there. But I'm trying to make it look like it's on a lake, as you can see. I'm failing at it, but it looks decent though. The outside does have a cabin feel. I use a lot of dark wood on the outside. I use a lot of padding on, like I'll use a lot of wood on the outside because I did want to make it look cabin. Is that even a word? Like cabiny type of, homey type of. You go know it's like, oh look, there's a cabin on the lake. Like it looks like a cabin on the lake. That's what I'm trying to go for. And so I actually made the upstairs like it's floating upstairs, so downstairs could be like a place where you could like put workout equipment, like have a bunch of fun downstairs. Because I don't even know, guys. I was just building, like, I just wanted to build a cabin on, well, not a cabin, like a lake house. And it, really fire truck, you really gotta do this to me right now? Anyways, but I wanted to build something like this, so I did it, and I like it a lot. I would definitely, it's expensive though. I said I'd definitely let my Sims live here, but it's very expensive build. It ended up costing around $200,000. Well, that makes sense because lake houses are not cheap these days. They're expensive. So yeah, and also I also want to make this because I found out, because when I look at these pictures of the house on the lake, they had like my god, why people just burn down the house? Give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Yep, I survived. Yep, the fire department came, hosed on our house, and I just magically came back upstairs to record this video for you guys. So yeah, I'm sitting on a charcoal chair. My monitors have burned, like everything's gone. I'm just kidding. Just a little fire that happened. Literally, there was a fire. But hey, it's Saturday, right? Anything can happen on a Saturday. That was so random. I go downstairs and there's like a little fire down. Oh, anyways, it was so random. But anyways, you see, I'm laughing and I'm laughing about a fire. I have problems. Anyways, so what was I saying about the last time? Yeah, I saw this picture of the sky, like you see right here, windows that like are all the way up to the sky, up to the roof. Oh no, it's really cool. It looks really pretty. So I want to recreate that. In this build or design or whatever, I was more focusing on the outside than the inside of the house, and I will be linking those windows if you guys do want them. I will be linking them in the description down below, so go check those out. So I really didn't, like, I did a bit with the outside, with the inside of course, but my main focus was making the outside look good, like the house itself. I didn't really do that much on the inside. I just put some basic furniture down, and I was gonna make it a woodeny house, but I was like, in real life, would I want a woodeny type of house? No, like cabin house, no. I'd rather have the outside look very woodeny, was woodeny even a word? Woodeny, what? I'm adding a chimney right there, because you know, you always need a chimney, but it still smells like burnt stuff right now. My house smells like burnt feet. Oh, how would I even know what burnt feet smells like? But anyways, so I'm just outing myself out. But so yeah, I just had fun making this build. It was a very chill build. Okay, so 1 hour later, I am back. So anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much this build. So get into the commentary, there's a few things I have to talk to you guys about real quick. But I'm gonna finish the story that I went off yesterday, and I realized that I could have made the story like a fully 20 minutes. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna get into it. There's no need to waste any more time. So pretty much where I left off, I pretty much told you that I did my roommate did me wrong, and that I couldn't forgive him. So anyways, that's in mid-November. That's this time. This is mid-November, and then pretty much what happened was, what we would do was we would cook together. Well, I would cook and he would watch over the food and make sure it doesn't burn. I would season everything up. I would do that. And a funny fact, people like, I talk to grown-ups these days because I live with older people, and they're like, what, you cook? I'm like, is it weird for a 19-year-old boy to be able to cook a good meal? Is that weird? Because people keep on like, what, you cook? What do you mean you cook? You're a boy, you're not supposed to cook. What? Is that weird for a 19-year-old boy to cook? I don't know, because people are like, I don't say judging me, but they're like so surprised, like, oh my god, you cook? Anyways, is that normal or not? Let me know. But anyways, so we would cook together. Well, I would cook and he would watch over the food while I finished cooking whatever we're doing. And then so I stopped doing that with him. I would start cooking by myself. I would start cooking for only me, because I used to cook like a good amount so he can have some and I can have some. But then I started cooking just for me alone, because like I said before, I cut him off. I'm not cooking for him anymore. And so that happened. And then one other thing though, I keep on ranting about this, but am I the one who feels this way? When I hate when someone cooks, like they're cooking and then they eat, like they try the food out with the food that they're like with the spoon or whatever the utensil they're using to cook with. So like they try the food, then they put the spoon back into the pot and they stir it. My roommate would always do that, and it would oh, it's so gross. I hate when people do that. But anyways, he would do that a lot. So whenever he would like eat, whenever he would make the rice, because he would make the instant rice, I would eat it. I couldn't. It was so gross. Anyways, but that happened. And so what happened was, like I said before, I cut him off. I stopped cooking for him. And so he comes to me one day. He goes, yo, so you're just gonna cook for yourself? I'm like, what? It's like, you're not even like, you're just gonna cook for yourself? Because what happened was, I went grocery shopping that day. He decided not to, and I made chicken and rice and vegetables for dinner. And he had ramen, I think. I don't know what he had, but I think it was macaroni and cheese. I don't know what he had, but he was too lazy to cook. So he's like, wow, you're not even gonna cook for me anymore? Like, we used to cook for each other. What happened to those days? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, what happened to those days when we used to like cook together and all that? I'm like, you mean when I used to cook and you used to get some? I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. I'm like, really? Like, I would marinate everything because he never knew how to do it. But anyway, so I'm like, so he started complaining to me about it. I'm like, dude, just cook for yourself. Just cook. He's like, I don't know how to cook. He's like, I don't know how to cook. I'm like, that's not my problem if you don't know how to cook. Has nothing to do with me. If you're hungry, then make something for yourself. I'm not gonna say you're like, what? So he got mad at me for not cooking for him. I'm like, what kind of friendship is this? Like, literally, guys, this whole situation turned into a soap opera. It's pretty much that happened. And then ever since then, he would always like be like, okay. He'd always get sour and be pissed off when I would cook in the room and he would get none. I don't know why, but he got so sour from it. And then what happened was, this is when it turned to a real soap opera. This is January. This is January now. We got back from summer break. What happened was when I came back for summer break, I stopped talking to him. Like, before I used to say, like, we used to like talk like a little bit, like, yo, can I borrow this or that? No, I cut him off. Like, I stopped talking to him, period. And then he sat me down one day, like, yo, like, what happened to us? Like, we used to like talk every single day, man. Like, come on, we were like such good buds, and now we don't even talk anymore, and all this. I'm like, huh? Like, are you talking to me about this? Because I don't care. And he just kept on going. Like, every single day I'd come home from school, he'd sit me down and be like, because I'd put my headphones on. He's like, oh really, you put your headphones on again? You're not gonna talk to me? I'm like, if you want to talk to somebody, call somebody. You don't have to talk to me. Like, we live in a dorm. Like, there's people down the hallway. Go over there if you want to talk to somebody. That's what I do. Whenever I want to talk to somebody, I go to my friend's room. He made it sound like if I don't talk to him, he's gonna, like, the world's gonna end for some reason. I don't know why he got so dramatic I don't even know why. And then that's when I realized that my other friend named Sebastian, I don't know if I talked about him yesterday, but my other friend named Sebastian, we were not friends. He pretty much only hung out with me because of Devin. Like, we were chill and everything, but I could tell that if Devin wasn't my friend, then if I wasn't Devin's roommate, then we wouldn't be friends or anything like that. I could just tell, because I don't know. I started like, because like I said before, it was a group of 3 of us, but I started like moving myself back, like taking myself away from the group, because I realized that it was just, it was never gonna happen. The dream of me having best friends in college, it was never gonna happen, because I don't trust I can trust Sebastian. Sebastian's a cool kid, but I can't trust Devin. And me and Sebastian don't have anything in common. Like, we don't even talk to each other. So as I started stepping myself back, then they decide to come and talk to me about it. Like, yo, like, why are you always what's it called again? They both came talk to me about, like, why are you always separating yourself from the group? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I'm like, are you guys really coming to talk to me about this right now? Like, what? And so they came to talk to me about it, and I guess that was a nice thing to do, I guess. But I just told them that I'll talk to them when I feel up for it. I just haven't been in a good mood lately. And so that happened for a few weeks, and then, I don't know, one day, I guess I started talking to my roommate, and I guess he thought that we were cool again. So then he started to invite me out to, like, go get McDonald's with him and all this. And of course I said yes, because I'm a nice dude. And then I shouldn't have said yes. And then he stuck on to that, and then we'd like have this McDonald's thing where we'd go get McDonald's at night. He would talk to me about stuff. I wouldn't talk to him though. I would like listen to what he had to say, but I wouldn't talk back. I don't know, I just wouldn't talk back. And he didn't mind. He just sit there and wait. But anyways, that happened. Then now we're gonna wrap it up to like April. Now April's coming in. The year's both done. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with being his friend. Like, I'm just done. Like, I'm so exhausted. I'd rather just like, guys, I wanted to make this YouTube channel from like last year. I must sound like a spoiled brat, right? Such like a bad person, but I'm not. It just didn't work out with me and him. But anyways, the friendship just wasn't there. But anyways, for me at least, and I'm not gonna fake it anymore. I faked it because I had to live with him for the next few months. So I didn't want him to be pissed off at me. So I did be cordial with him. But no, what? We have a few weeks left. I said, no, I'm just done. I'm done with him. He can do whatever he wants. So I cut him off again for the 3rd time this time. But this time it was even worse because I didn't come home. I would sleep at school sometimes just to stay away from him. Like, when I got home, I would cook. And then I'd make sure I made a lot of food though, and I put some away. He'd be like, can I have some? I'm like, nope, you can't have any. He's like, wow, really? I'm like, yeah, really. Like, I won't say I was brutal with him, but I treated him like a roommate. Like, you know how you treat people like friends and cordial? No, I treated him like a roommate, like someone that I have to live with, not someone that I chose to live with and someone that I like. I treated him strictly like a roommate. And then that last week, then what happened was he got a girlfriend, and so he stopped coming to the dorm because he used to stay with his girlfriend because I wasn't coming home, so he didn't want to be there by himself. So he stopped coming to the dorm. And then what happened was one day, this is where I got caught slipping. One day, I was at home. He was like, "Yo, are you gonna be at the dorms?" I'm like, I might be going home. Why? What's up? He's like, oh, I'm thinking of coming back. If you're there, then I'll come back. I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, after he said the text message, at 5 minutes, I'm like, no, I'm going home. You don't have to come. I'm going home. He's like, oh, okay, I'm going to stay at my friend's house. I was like, yes, he's not coming home tonight. I don't have to go and sleep over at someone else's room. I can stay. I'm cool, right? About 2 hours later, I'm still in my room watching TV, happy that I'm having the room to myself tonight. He walks in. I'm like, shit. He's like, oh, I thought you were going home. I'm like, I changed my mind. He's like, why did you text me? I'm like, I was like, I forgot. He's like, wow, dude. Wow, I see you. He's like, what's going on with you? I'm like, nothing's going on with me. I just want to be by myself this weekend. He's like, oh, I see you, really? And he's like, yeah. And then from then on, we just stopped talking. We stopped talking. And then it was time for us to move out. And literally the day we moved out, I only saw him once, and that was to help him move out. And I'm like, yo, deuces, dude. He's like, deuces. And he's like, we're gonna hang out this summer. I'm like, yeah, definitely. I deleted his number. I deleted his number off my phone literally the same day. And so he went, and that pretty much ended off the college year. I didn't talk to Sebastian. I didn't talk to Devin ever again. Then a few weeks later, I got a Snapchat from him saying, "Yo, what's up?" I'm like, shit, do I message him back? Because we haven't talked. Like, I said happy birthday. I sent him a happy birthday message because, you know, I'm being a nice dude. It was his birthday. I'm like, happy 20th birthday. No, 19th birthday. And so we talked for like a little bit that day, and then he sends me a message the other day saying, "What's up?" I'm like, what do I do? Because this is my predicament. I could text him back and say what's good, but then he's gonna want, like, that means we're gonna have to start a conversation. I don't want to talk to this dude. But the thing is, we go to the same college, and our college has what's it called again, sections, and I'm in section A, he's in section A. That's the tech section. We're both tech students, so we're in the same section, so we might meet up one day. Like, thank the Lord, I have not seen him since he moved out of the dorm room that, like, last year. So I haven't seen him. It's been 6 months, right? It's been 6 months. I actually, when I came back this year, I was dreading the day I had to meet him, because we lived like, I saw him, well, twice last year. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to see him again, god darn it. But anyways, so I haven't seen him not even once this year. So I praised the Lord. But then I got a message from him saying, "What's up?" And I was like, what do I do? I don't want to talk to him, because I know if I message him back, we're gonna have to start a conversation. And then I didn't want to do it. I honestly didn't want to have a conversation. So what I did was I ignored him, right? I ignored him, and then he messaged me back saying, "Oh, so I see what you're gonna do. You're just gonna ignore me now?" I'm like, yeah. But then I'm like, I bet you karma's gonna get me. Not karma, but something's gonna get me now, because I haven't seen him, like before. I haven't seen him once this whole year. I bet you on Monday I'm gonna see him. Bet you. I haven't, like, the whole year has went by and I haven't seen him once, but I bet you, just because of that text message and because I didn't answer him back, I'm gonna see him on Monday. But anyways, now let's get to the dream I had. So pretty much what happened, I was in a dream where I was back, I won't say back and right, I was in like this apartment building, right? And it's my second year, my third year of college. Everything was good. I was all happy. I was like, they said I had no roommate and everything was good, right? And so I had the whole apartment to myself, and it was a great dream. Like, I could stay up, of course I could stay up. I was watching TV by myself, I was chilling, everything was good. But then one day I came from school in the dream, and my roommate Devin was there. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I just moved in. I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, I just moved in, we're gonna be roommates again. I'm like, fuck. I literally swear. I'm sorry, guys, I swear. I literally swear to him, like, no, please, no. And so what happened was I went back to avoiding him. He's like, yo, want to cook dinner tonight? I'm like, I just ran out the room. I'm like, I'm not coming back. And so I ran back downstairs to the college, and I just literally stayed there. And like, okay, I literally looked at his schedule. I found his schedule somehow. Don't know how. It's a dream, right? And I was like, okay, he has classes this day from this day. I can go home and sleep from this time to this time, and I won't bump into him because he'll be in class. Okay, I planned this out. Until one day I came home, he was chilling in the living room, like, yo, Mac, let's chill, let's do something. I'm like, I can't do this no more. I don't want to be in the same room as him. Like, guys, I don't hate him, okay? I don't hate him. It might sound like I hate him, but I really don't hate him. I just don't want to be around him. Is that weird to not hate someone and don't be around them? Like, I had no hate for that dude. He's a cool dude. We just I don't know. I feel like I'm ranting about him, and I feel bad because he is a decent dude. We just didn't mesh well. But anyways, so how the dream ended was I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm sorry, dude, I can't do this. So I got on my bike. Apparently I have a bike in my dream, and I start riding to the dean's office. Like, I can't do this. He can't be my roommate. I need to move out. No, not again. This is not happening to me again. And I start riding my bike, and then I'm like, please, no. I literally had a nightmare. I woke up from that dream. I was sweating. I was hyperventilating. I'm like, and then I just started to laugh. I'm like, wait, did I really just have a nightmare of me being Devin's roommate again? I was like, do I really not want to be his roommate that bad that I had a nightmare about it? And so, yeah, that's pretty much the nightmare that I had. It was the funniest one because I've never actually woke up hyperventilating from it wasn't even scary. It was just a panic dream. Like, no, this can't be happening to me, mama, no. But anyways, yeah, guys, that story could have definitely been way shorter, but you know, I love to like stretch out my stories and make them too dramatic. But yeah, that's just my story of my college roommate. Like I said before, guys, don't say he's an asshole. He's not an asshole. He just I don't know how to describe him. He's a cool dude. He's not a mean person. He's not. It's just our personalities just don't mesh together. It just doesn't. And the stuff that he does sometimes does irks me, so that's the reason why I couldn't forgive him. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's the story. I feel like that took me so long to do it, and it could have been so much shorter. I don't even know why. But anyways, guys, I'm actually gonna end off this part here. This build is coming to an end. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the slides. I appreciate every one of you guys so much for watching this and for rocking and dying with me. And I apologize for that long, weird story that made no sense in the end, but hey, we got through it, right? I hope y'all enjoy this build. I will be linking, like I said before, I will be linking the wood notes in the description down below, so stay tuned for those, and I'll catch you guys. Oh, leave a comment, of course, guys. Oh, also, guys, I am gonna be starting a new renovating series, so if you guys want to be a part of that, it's where you guys put a house on a gallery and I renovate it for you guys. If you guys want to know more about that, go to the description down below. I have a link to a video where I talk about it, so yeah, go check that out. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed, and thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great Friday, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. As always, y'all know it. Enjoy the rest of the slides. Peace.